It's been so crazy. Cut my hair, got my student ID, registered for classes, went and got my permit, got in a fight, am currently sick. School starts in 2 weeks, still haven't school shopped. There's just so much going on. So why not just let you in on it? And with that being said, let's jump into the video. Hey guys, what's up? It's Shy, and if you can't tell from the title, I decided to just do a life update for y'all because I'm currently home alone and can just do this freely, and a lot of stuff has happened since I uploaded my first video. I've tried making so many other videos, but I don't like them. The footage is crap because I'm recording on my phone. I haven't gone and bought a different camera or anything because I'm not made of money. I'm broke. I don't have any money. But my family, we're not super rich, but we're also not super poor. Is that considered middle class? I guess the lower part of middle class? Is that what it is? Guys, I don't know the social hierarchy stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're gonna move on. First thing that I can think of that is new is I finally went and registered for my college classes as well as got my college ID, which I would show y'all, but it's in my phone case and I don't feel like stopping this video to take it out. So yeah. So that happened. It happened, I don't think it was even August yet when I went and got it. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it was a while back, but not super far back. The day that I'm filming is the 12th or 13th, I believe, of August. It's been quite a while since I last filmed or made a video or anything. But, so yeah, that's why I'm updating y'all on my life for the time being. So it's no, I didn't just ghost on ya. I'm still trying. Yeah, I've just been busy. So I went and got that done. And that was pretty fun. It was pretty cool because it sort of helped hit me oh my gosh, I'm going to college. I'm not in high school anymore. I've graduated. I'm going somewhere else, and it's just crazy. So there was that. Oh, you can't tell because my hair is in a bun. I mean, I guess I could take it out, but that's so much. Oof, no, honeys. That lighting is a huge no. Okay, there we go. I had it up in a bun because I was cooking or baking or whatever you want to say earlier. I cut my hair. It is really short. It originally was almost down to my waist. It was a little bit above my waist, and now it's to here. So it was a good few inches that I took off. It's currently not in the best shape because it was just thrown up and everything. So now it's all frizzy and all over the place. And that just recently happened. I just possibly a week or two, not even. I think August had just started a little bit when I went and cut it, and I've been wanting to cut it all summer because about a year or two ago I ended up taking a photo on accident. Hey guys, I'm currently editing and I've never used this software before, so I'm having a lot of difficulty figuring out how to put the photos where I want them to be, and it's not fun, so I'm sorry if they end up covering my face. I have been sitting here for an hour just doing this one photo and I don't know what to do. Sorry. that I will place here when I find it. And it made me look as if I had short hair. And I really, really liked it. And it was crazy because I have had, like, not super long hair, but long hair since I got into around middle school. If you don't live in the US and you don't like have like middle school and all that kind of stuff, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it besides the fact that you are usually around the ages from like 10 to 12. For where I live, it's a middle school. That's as best as I can describe it. I'd had like a bob cut since when I was younger because I am super tender headed. And if you don't know what that means, it just means that like it's really easy to feel a lot of pain in your hair when you pull too hard or when you're brushing your hair or washing it when there's tangles, it just hurts a lot. And so it was just easier for when my mom wanted to do my hair and everything just to have it shorter. I never liked it. I never liked the fact that I had short hair, but I couldn't do anything about it. When I got to that age that I just didn't want short hair anymore, I told my mom and I let it grow out and it got super long. There were multiple times where it was like to my waist, maybe a little longer, but it wasn't like, I consider that not super long because I actually have a friend whose hair is past her butt, bottom, whatever you want to say. And so for me, it wasn't super long, but it was long. And I kept it like that for a good long time because I was so afraid of having shorter hair because I was so insecure with the fact that when I was younger, I had it all the time and I wasn't a huge fan of it. And so then, was it my junior year? No, it was my senior year. A little bit before my birthday, so probably around September-ish, I had gotten it cut. I let my mom cut it because she knows how to cut hair pretty decently. She had done cosmetology for a while, so I just got an Amber Alert, and I know that's supposed to be a severe thing, but I'm 90% sure that it just got rid of all of the footage I just made. I literally made like 5 to 10 minutes of footage already that I'm probably gonna have to start over again if I can't find it. Good news, my footage is still there, so obviously it's what you've already seen, but for me, it was like the alert happened and then it just didn't show. But it wasn't in the little viewfinder where you usually go and check out the photo after you've already like taken it or something. So I had to go into my physical gallery and look for it, and it is there. So obviously it is what you have already seen. But so back to my tiny story life update thing. Around my senior year, a little bit before my birthday is in October, so it was roughly around probably endish of September, I had gotten my hair cut. I let my mom cut it, and you know, she's pretty good at it. She did cosmetology for a while, so she knows more so what she's doing. And so I let her cut it, and it originally was a lot more than I wanted because I just told her, I was like, you know, cut the dead ends off because if you can't tell, I dye my hair. I dyed it a lot. I've dyed it red and purple. I dyed it back brown because that's my original color. I even went blonde when I was younger. That wasn't fun because it just turned so yellow because back then there wasn't like purple shampoo, and if it was a lot more expensive. So that was fun. She had cut it and it was to about like here. It was quite longer but not like super much longer, and I originally freaked. I was like, oh my gosh, it's too short, it's too short. And then the more I had it, the more I started liking it. And then obviously, like I said, that photo was taken. I am not adding that photo back in. And I was like, I would look pretty okay with shorter hair. And so I finally got it done. And it's just long enough to still, as you saw, put in a bun, put in a ponytail. But it is at the length that I wanted. And I really like it. I just wish, because I'm the type of person, once I dye my hair, I have to wait at least a year or so to start doing it again, so that way my hair doesn't get super damaged. I can let it fade out, you know, I can let my original hair grow some more and everything. And so that's why there's still all this like really lighter part. In the light right now it looks almost reddish, but I just wish that it was my natural hair because I would like to for a while go back to my original color. Even though I originally wanted to try pink over the summer, I really want to see just what I'll look like again with my natural, you know, brown hair that sometimes in the right lighting will look blonde. I don't know why, it's just a super light brown, but obviously the lighting makes it a darker brown, or that's just because it's closer to my roots. I don't know. The next thing that happened is I went and I got, well, I haven't gotten it yet, but I went and I took my 6-hour class to go get my permit. And if you haven't seen my previous video, my get to know me video, just so you know, I'd have a pretty decent introduction to my YouTube channel. I'm 18, almost 19, and I still cannot drive. I was waiting to get my permit so that it would be easier to actually go out and drive on the roads and everything, and that way a lot of people don't do that. They usually just, you know, go and get their license and drive without a permit, but it's just so in case, you know, I get pulled over or something, you know, I could be like, well, I have a permit, I'm not driving on the roads like, without any type of license or anything. So it was more of like a safety precautionary, just so it'd be easier to do so and not worry about whether a cop comes and if I'll get in trouble or any of that kind of stuff, because even though I'd be considered being teached, there's still a possibility that like you could get in trouble for it, because I personally am the one behind the wheel and I don't have any type of license to be driving. Yeah, that was fun. I say fun. I went and did it. It went by super fast. I hardly even realized I was there for 6 hours until I got home, and I was like, it's already like 4 or 5 o'clock, because that's, my class ended at 4 and it started at 10. But so it was nice. I passed, super easy. I'll be honest, I at the moment don't remember a lot from the class, just because I was sort of just going through the motions, but yeah, that happened and it was really nice. But now I just have to go and get all the things that I need to go up to the DPS, DMV, whatever it's called, where you are, basically, where you can go and like get your license and your permit and all that kind of stuff. I need to go gather all the things needed to go and get my permit, because I don't have a just like state license and everything, so there's no way to like prove that like this is me or whatever kind of stuff that is. I'm not sure. It gets kind of confusing for my brain. Okay, so next is something that I'm not gonna get too much into because it's more of like a personal-ish type of matter than anything, but I did get in a fight a couple days ago. I think it was on Thursday and it is currently Tuesday. But yeah, basically, first fight, that was fun. It was more so I was trying to break up a fight between a family member and someone that knew my family member, and just ended up getting in the middle of it. And it's this huge long story that is personal, and of course I'm not just gonna go up to her and be like, yo, can I like tell your story for like my video or whatever. Like, no, that's just kind of disrespectful in my mind. So that happened. I didn't get a punch thrown at me. I didn't throw a punch, but I did try to break it up. Oh yeah, they'll come up on camera. I have some bruises just around my arms. I didn't get hurt very bad. My mom got punched in the face. I feel bad for kind of wanting to laugh, but she did, and I want to say it was on accident, because obviously the girl was trying to go for my family member. But so yeah, that basically happened, and it was not fun because it was hot out. We were already sweating, and then a bunch of other stuff followed afterwards. That's kind of just too personal, but it is a part of like what happened during the time since I've made my last video, so I thought I should mention it. But because I don't have like permission to like tell the whole story, then I'm not going to, but just know that I got my first fight the other day. Yay. I don't know if I should be proud of that. Like, to each their own, I guess. Next thing in my life, I actually didn't mention this at the beginning of the video because I just now remembered, but I finally got my laptop for school. I would show it to you, but my cat is sleeping on it. I think I should be able to just turn my camera a little and you'll see him. See, he's just sleeping on it. And it is a tablet laptop, which means that it is able to fold all the way around onto like just the screen itself, touch screen, you know, you can use it as a laptop, you can use it as a tablet, all that jazz. And it does come with a stylus. I actually just recently bought it because it's one of those things where you have to buy it separately and everything. So yeah, I got that and I'm really excited because I know that I need a laptop obviously for college in case like my class needs it or something. I'm really excited for that. And I do have a computer in my room, but it is an older version that they sort of use at like the schools and like all that kind of jazz, so it's not the best. And obviously, like I said, if I would need a computer in class, I can't just like bring my giant computer and everything. So that happened and I'm really glad. So that just means I have to go and like buy, you know, a laptop case, maybe a cover for it, see if I can get a protection screen because I'm a huge klutz. Like I would not be surprised if I somehow like dropped it, but knock on wood, that's not what happens. One of the last things that I'm going to be talking about, because I guess I'll just probably add a little bit afterwards, is I currently am sick. It's a week later, and I'm still sick. That medicine that I was prescribed did literally nothing. You probably can't tell. Obviously, I'm getting out of breath because I can't really breathe in my nose while I'm talking, but I am sick. It's not been fun. I start school in roughly 2 weeks and like I'm sick. So that's not fun. I actually just went to the doctor today and I have a viral sinus infection. Just means I have a really bad sinus infection, but it is contagious. And so basically my throat has been bothering me. My nose and my ears feel super stuffy and I've been having like the worst headache just from all of the pressure, but I just took some ibuprofen like I was told to keep doing and it's helped relieve the pressure and everything. And I've been able to hydrate my throat a little bit because I just recently ate lunch with, you know, my family, so it's easier to talk, it doesn't hurt as bad and everything. But I might sound nasally, it really depends. You naturally sound different to yourself like than when you record a video, so I can't really tell if I sound super nasally. But so yeah, I just recently got sick and I'm glad that I caught it now because my mom has roughly the same thing, but it's been longer, so she has it sort of worse. It's sort of like gone down into her chest and her lungs, while mine is still just up here in my sinuses and everything. So there's that, and I'm just glad it got caught now before I start school because it would be so bad if I like had to miss my first day of college, just because it's not like high school and you can only miss so many days. And it'd be really upsetting if like my first strike for missing a day is on the first day of school. So that would not be fun. I have not gone school shopping. I need to go school shopping for school supplies, which isn't a lot because I'm in college. So usually just like possibly a binder, maybe like a notebook or two, because I'm taking just about 3 classes right now for this semester, or this 8 weeks. And then next 6 weeks I'm just gonna have 1 class that's different. A backpack, just so that way if I don't want to like carry my laptop around, like if it, I don't know, because I don't know what kind of laptop case I'm getting, but just so I would be able to put in there, I could put all my stuff in there and everything, because it'll, you know, be on like a bigger campus and everything. I really don't know how college works. Can you tell? Yeah, I haven't gotten any of that, and I also need to go like clothes school shopping, even though of course I'm in college. I don't have a dress code, but I do not have a lot of like I mean, like, I have clothes, do not get me wrong. But the thing is, I have dogs who like to chew on things, and I also have a dog that sometimes has really bad separation anxiety. So whenever we leave him inside and we leave my door or like the bathroom door or like something open and nobody is home, he goes and he tries to find something that has our scent on it and he starts chewing on it. And a lot of those times when it happened, I didn't have a hamper in my bathroom or like a place to put my dirty clothes, so usually we would leave them on the floor because it hadn't been a problem, and then it started becoming a problem. And now he still sometimes finds a way to get at my dirty clothes, so a good portion of like my jeans and my shorts and everything that like goes on like the lower part of your body is gone. I really need to go get some. I have tons of shirts, I have tons of tops, and a lot of them are for usually the winter time, which is good because roughly where I live in Texas, it usually starts getting more cold after August has already started ending. But then again, it also won't start until probably like the middle of September because I believe, don't quote me on this, I'm just trying to remember from memory. It might be wrong, but I believe going into September it's still considered like hurricane season for where we live. So that's usually why sometimes it'll still be hot in September. But it just won't be as hot as it was like in August and July. Mainly August, like this entire week it's been ridiculous. The like normal high has been 99 to 100 and like the real feel high has gone into like 109, 110, and it's just been a really bad week to like be working outside or even going outside or anything. It's just August isn't fun for the southern part of Texas. It's really not. So that is it, guys. That has been my life update. I'm sorry if it's kind of boring. I kind of just thought of this on the spot. I was like, well, it'd be nice to update everybody on what's been going on in my life because I haven't made a video. And that's really just because I've been so busy trying to work on getting stuff for college, spending time with family, trying to enjoy the summer while doing a bunch of other things, just trying to get stuff done. And obviously I'm not busy as other people because I'm not going to a university, so I'm not like packing up and like moving to a dorm or something, but I have been pretty busy trying to mainly just get college stuff out of the way. So that was my live update, guys. Hope you enjoy it. I plan on trying to upload on as many Fridays as I can. I say that, and then this is probably more than likely going up Saturday night or on a Sunday. Just so that way I will have time to, of course, edit my videos. And what is up with this lighting? Like, honey, no. Just so that way I have time to edit the videos, and then again, if I don't like the video, I still have a good portion of the week to be able to try and do something else. You know, like try to find another idea or something. I'm hoping, if I'm able to film my first day of college, just because I feel like that'll be significant and it'll probably be more entertaining enough because it'll be a first experience for me. And if you're planning on going into college, or you know, you're in college and want to see what it's like other places, or you're getting ready to go to college, it's your senior, junior year or something like that, then you can watch it and also experience something completely new. Just, you know, I have hair all over me. Just, you know, things of that nature. And with that, I will see